This is Sasha from Women's Fight News, sponsored by Champions Memorabilia. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe.
It's been a little while since you've been in the ring.
Yeah.
How excited are you now?
Oh, I can't wait. It feels like Christmas. Literally feels like Christmas. Like, yes, 2 days to go.
Was this a tough decision to make when you know you've got an undisputed fight lined up, but obviously you need to keep active? What was the thought process on picking Victoria as an opponent?
Do you know what? It was literally the easiest decision I've ever made. It was like, I want to fight. That's it. Like, yeah. I always say as well, kind of belts don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
I had that challenger mindset, so I've got the belts, yeah, but I had that challenger mindset. So to me, it's like, yeah, I'm defending the belts, but to me, it's like I just don't want to lose. So belts or no belts, I feel like the challenger, because for me, it's just not losing.
Yeah.
And obviously, if I waited around, God knows, could have been here next year. So I just wanted to get out and get back to action. So it's an easy decision. There was no push back. I was pushing this fight that I wanted to get back out and as soon as possible, and even this I wanted to be out sooner, but here I am now.
You finally out though, that's all that matters, I suppose. It has been a long wait. Is it frustrating where you've come off a huge win against Mary McGee, you headlined, and then obviously you flew out, you watched Callie's fight, and then it kind of just went silent, unfortunately? What's that feel like to deal with?
It's been really frustrating because obviously the tournament was going ahead, and like, what an opportunity that was, and so excited for women's boxing as well. An opportunity. It was kind of like wow, it's happening. Like you're touching undisputed, but it was just a bit of a nightmare because it was like limbo. Like what the hell is actually happening? Like, I had no idea, and it was kind of like, is the fight going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Just a bit of a weird. It's really, really weird. Like when I look back to think, what a strange position it's been in, like situation.
Yeah, because even as fans, this fight was announced and everyone was like, what's happened to the Callie fight? And even still, Callie's not necessarily released like an official statement. I know she was on Twitter saying she's going to do that at some point in the next few days. But like, say for you, mentally then, what was it like? Was you able to kind of keep motivated, keep yourself in the gym, or was you at a point where you just thought, I can't be bothered at the minute?
I hated life. Like not hated life, but I hated boxing. I was like, I'm so sick of this shit. I literally was like, I'm just sick of boxing, because one door was like opening for me and I was thinking, finally, I was like, thank God, literally like the boxing girls like, thank you, like it's happening, and then it just come shutting in my face. So for me it was like, I just don't want to be in the boxing gym, I don't want to see boxing and hear boxing. Like, I was so pissed off, but I love fighting, that's the thing. And do you know what, I was even thinking about going into MMA, thinking, do you know what, it would be easier to go in MMA, get a pair of them gloves on, and just punch someone's head in with them on, and like, learn, well I can kick anyway, so kick and knee, learn a bit of grappling, hopefully it doesn't go to the floor, then I'll be shit. So I was thinking, as long as it stands up I'll be fine. But that went through my head, but I just got to be grateful that I am here now and the fight is happening Saturday. And Victoria Bustos, great fighter. She's been a former world champion, been in with the best. And for me, it's like, I wouldn't even disrespect her in overlooking her. So undisputed to me, that's gone. I'm not even thinking about it. I've seen that Caddy saying the fight's happening, blah blah blah. But in my head, it's not, because I've got Victoria Bustos to fight, and she's my main priority. She's facing me Saturday, so no one's relevant. It's just me and Victoria Bustos.
And she's a great opponent as well. That's why, in a way, I wasn't surprised, because obviously you want to fight the best, but it's quite a risky fight.
Yeah, it is definitely it's a risky fight.
You've been with Katie Taylor, Cecilia Brackhouse. But for you, is it like you can make your statement here? You know, you said before she's never been stopped, and you're not looking for the stoppage. But if that comes, do you feel like that's you finally making another statement now?
I feel like how many statements I'm going to make. So for me, it's like, I'm always happy to make these statements.
Yeah.
So for Saturday, it's like, I've got to do it again. I've got to make another statement, and I'm just hoping that for me, it's not even a statement now to think, well, I've got to please everyone else. I feel like I'm showing people again and again, I'm a good fighter. Yeah. I'm up there with with the best, and for me, it's just like cementing that. Whereas the doors are going to have to open up for me, and I am going to have to get them big fights, and the big fights will happen if I keep putting on good performances. But for me versus Victoria, it's just, obviously she's been in there with the best of the best, and for me it's like I've got to do a better job than they did.
Yeah.
So if the stoppage comes, it comes, but
fingers crossed. I think it will. I've got you finishing in the late rounds, so I've got you in. But your career reminds me a little bit of Amanda Serrano, where she is doing everything right. She was beating world champions, beating pound for pound best, and she's knocking on the door. And she said herself leading into that Katie Taylor fight, I didn't know what else I had to do to like get the opportunity I deserved. Do you feel like that's a similar situation for yourself?
I think Amanda Serrano is such a great champion. Like I think she's a great athlete, great champion, and for women's boxing, what a role model. Like the stuff, how she portrays herself and everything. Like she's actually a bit of a role model to me, if I'm honest, because you watch her and you listen to her and you think you're actually such a nice person, and like what you've done, and you're so respectful to your opponents, you support women's boxing. So for me, I just think she's an absolute legend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think kind of similarly.
Yeah, it must be frustrating then.
It's frustrating.
But you'll get there. Obviously, let's hope that you get through this, which I'm sure you will. The Cali Reese fight, possibly. Yeah. Who are you then looking at? You know, I know you call out for Katie Taylor. No one then. Everyone goes a little bit quiet when you call Katie Taylor out. Do you think there's a reason for that?
Yeah, it does go quiet.
I know, but yeah, like you call her out.
Delete that.
Yeah, and then even like Eddie Hearn's like looking the other way. And like, did you not hear?
Is that what's that? That's just how my earphones out. I don't know. Like literally, I'm just going to take each fight as it comes, because I think I've been so frustrated lately. I'm not going to do it to myself anymore. I'm just going to literally just whatever happens, whatever comes, it comes. But hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Last question. Obviously, you are frustrated. Has this made you, in a way, more of an aggressive fighter in this camp?
Without a doubt, yeah. Literally, like my hands are burning because I cannot wait to let them go on someone's head. Like even in my sparring stuff, I've just been so fully focused. Like frustrated me is a horrible me. Like, when I'm frustrated, like I know that I'm horrible, I'm spiteful, I'm relentless, and I just generally just like I want to hurt someone.
Poor Victoria.
She's a nice woman as well.
Yeah, she's
like
nice and very
very
respectful.
respectful.
Yeah. Best of luck for Saturday. Can't
Thank
wait
you.
to watch.
Appreciate that. Thank you.